to say some things. I don't think they'll be that coherent. You may have to turn your audio up to hear this because I don't have the energy to speak up usually. I don't have much to offer besides to say that I'm now truly desperate in a way I wasn't before. There are so many levels to severe, like within this illness, which is already severe, even when it's moderate. It's more severe than 98% of what people experience. I don't even have the energy to really talk for more than like 5 minutes. Like, I've been crashing just from doing basic things in my basic, fulfilling basic needs and functions and routines. Things from my survival crash me because I'm not getting enough caregiving help and our resources are limited. And anyway, someone asked me recently, how is your will to live? And it was hard to answer because you don't want to trigger people and talk about suicide to someone it might traumatize, but this illness, it's not the way suicide or assisted suicide in this illness is. It's not like how, sorry, I'm trying to speak up, it's hard, so I'm just gonna lower my voice, and please just raise your audio or something so you can hear this. That suicide in this illness is technically you could avoid it in the severe cases, and yet it's almost an inevitability. It's almost just another thing it causes cardiovascular death, or organ shutdown and inability to eat and death in that way, or suicide, because people have agency, but the quality of life, the level of pain and everything, the level of physical pain, the level of weakness, sensory sensitivity, so you can't even do anything like listen to books or music to distract yourself, and the level of humiliation of this, being reduced from someone. I'm not Walker anymore, the person some of you guys knew. I'm not that anymore. So yeah, you can maybe take all of that and just accept it and not commit suicide. And I think maybe I've been strong to do that so far. I want to live. I don't want to die, but I don't want to live like this. And I feel like I'd always try and look for the upside, find a plan to get out of this hell. But it's not really happening for me. The religious beliefs I do have, suicide is actually against them. I actually worry about that it's something that would lead to a lower rebirth and or even a hell realm in its worst. But this is already hell. It's so when I think about that, it's really hard because like I was severely ill. Anything being mostly bedbound is considered severely ill. So I was severely ill for the past 5 years, except for the time I had remission from mold avoidance and some from surgery initially. But all that was like way better than this. I could listen to music with medications sometimes, and I could sit upright and transfer to a wheelchair and go outside and like transfer to a car, could talk to friends for an hour on the phone or listen to books, podcasts. I could meditate. Now I don't even really have the energy to meditate. It's crazy. Cognitive PEM. I don't know what I'm rambling about except to say I don't like being in a position where I feel like I'm being forced into doing something that's against my beliefs and general outlook. Like there is no FDA approved care and the NIH is fucking us, just screwing us totally with neglect. But from what I know, my experience, my blood work, the comorbidities could be treated. I could get at least somewhat better and could get better palliative care, but we don't have the resources. And I'm having a really hard time reckoning with that. And also with not being a walker, some of you know me, I wish you could tell me what like it was like back then, like who I was, because I'm forgetting it. I mean, dead serious, forgetting so much of my memories. Not like the musician or the like person that was friends with or in love with people. I'm just a cripple, like moron. That's all anyway. And again, keep talking. Done.